AT&T Stadium in Houston. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
All right, partner, a brand new season. With it comes a sense of unbridled optimism for every team and, of course, every quarterback. It's a blank slate for every passer in this league, and he really couldn't hide his excitement during interviews this week. He thinks his offense is stacked. They've spent the entire offseason making adjustments and trying to find another gear. And as this season begins, they believe they've found it. You watch him warm up, everything is crisp, moving with great speed. This is an offense that can't wait to get to the first series of the new year.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Trying to run forward with Pollard. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3 and out. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Levis. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Levis from the gun. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33.
A gain of 12. And the Titans first down.
Pollard going to try the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Titans.
Going to run again here with Pollard. A nice little juke. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun. Here's Levis. Going to the right here and finding Burks. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Levis to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. The Folks' kick is good, and the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball and moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And Stroud now to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. Now 3rd down and very long. Stroud. And that is incomplete. The Texans send the punter out, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. That's taken at around the 40. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now Levis going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect. They'll try to pick up another first down.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We score. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Titans first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Levis back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 75. And the Titans are once again back in front. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown from DeAndre Hopkins. Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Stroud out of the gun here. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
At the 49-yard line.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud off the play fake. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
At the Titans 23-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays, yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Levis to throw off play action. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, it's Levis. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Tennessee.
Running right, it's Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
Clock
line.
runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Levis looking to throw. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the penalty declined, and they will keep the yardage on the completion.
And you could almost see him compartmentalize there throughout the route. Fought hard at the line of scrimmage, a lot of hand checking throughout the route. Great job staying focused on the football and pulling it in through the cut.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 10-10 our score after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line as they've got it as we resume action. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? Levis. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Josh Wiley from 13 yards out. And the Titans have moved out in front. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing now is Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here now, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Another one caught by Collins. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mixing up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. It's complete to Diggs. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Tiny Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
1st down, Titans.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. Going to the right here and finding Burks. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run left with Pollard. Stiff-armed him. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. On the draw, it's Pollard. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
Anderson on the tackle. A gain of 9 yards. And the Titans' 1st down.
Here's Pollard again. He stiff-arms him. Runs through the contact. Down to about the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Levis out of the shotgun now. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. On first down, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to give it to Ridley. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So operating for Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And Stroud now to throw. On the slant, here's Collins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 2-yard line.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
3rd down.
Stroud out of the gun here. And that is incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now Levis. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on third down, good for 28. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Pollard will take it up the gut, down to about the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Off the play fake, Levis. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 3rd and short, it's Levis. And that will be incomplete. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll run forward with Pollard. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Stroud working out of the gun. He'll complete this one to Collins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now is Stroud. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Well, he is going to have the Texans first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 75. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Levis to throw it. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Levis is that's taken in by Okonkwo. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. Going deep for Hopkins. And he's got it inside the 10. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Next kick is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Stroud to throw it. Got his man, Dell. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 6.
Now Stroud. It's complete to Diggs. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A handoff to Mixon. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. A strong running. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there in the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
3rd down and 4.
Here's Stroud. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Offense back out there, and we shine the spotlight on the Memphis man, Tony Pollard. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him. Levis in trouble. Down he goes. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Here's Levis. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Levis from the gun. That is caught. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down, Titans.
A give to Pollard running left. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Titans first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Levis on third down. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. The Texans back out there and ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open.
There he goes, right side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Mixon fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a run with Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And Stroud now to throw. And it's caught. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Looking to throw. Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
At the 22-yard line.
A second down throw from Levis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Tennessee.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him now to this point. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Going to run again here with Pollard. Shifts by him. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 38. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Levis back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Play action now. Levis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. They'll run with Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get it. Back now in Houston, 3rd and 19. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. And now Nick Folk, his career long, 56 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. He'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now an option play on 2nd down. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing now is Stroud. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. That's dumped off to Poe. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd down, here's Levis. That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Levis sets up to throw here. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, standing just outside his own goal line. Fielded at about the 28. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Texans will take over. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Mixon. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Texans 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Operating from the gun. Stroud over the middle. He gets it to Collins. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down. Here's a give to Mixon. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 12-yard line.
Mixon on the toss right. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. On the bootleg, Stroud. Eluding the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. C.J. Stroud. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And Levis tosses his third interception of the game. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, it's Mixon. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Stroud to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Stroud on 3rd down now. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Inside handoff to Mixon. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Stroud. That's to the pylon and incomplete. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one downfield to Burks. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Levis. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Levis. Throw right side caught by Ridley. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
13 yards. First down, Tennessee.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's Levis. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Desmond King picks it. And just shutting him off there. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick.
PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Tennessee offense set to go again. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Rudolph on third down. That is caught. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Back to the air, Rudolph. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
A gain of 15. And the Titans first
From the 50, it's Rudolph. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now it's Rudolph. He completes it to Ridley. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Back to throw, Rudolph. Got his man, Okonkwo. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Texans' 17-yard line.
Here's Rudolph. That one's taken in by Spears. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a